Bishop Van, who's the #1 Catholic in Orange County. He turned 70, and he was awfully kind to invite me to his party, so I went down there. There the Dons again. And while I was driving away from my house, I saw a big-ass coyote. So I keep driving, and all of a sudden I see a guy walking his dog with his daughter. And his daughter's like, 4 or 5 years old. So I pull over, and the guy's like freaking out that I'm pulling over. It's at night, and he doesn't know what's going on, right? I could be just a complete a-hole. And I go, excuse me, right?
So you, that's so awesome.
I always have to disarm them. I'm like, excuse me, instead of hey, right? Because that's how you get shot. Yeah. Excuse me. Well, you raise my voice, I've become he's been the dominant guy.
Yeah, right. You gotta diminish yourself.
That's right. I gotta go high pitch.
You're not correct. Yeah.
Right. There's a study out there, and I'll find it online, but people use a different tone in the office as to their hierarchy.
Yeah.
Like, I'll use a different tone for people above me, and I'll use a different tone for people on the same level, and then people who are, who are just starting here at the company.
Really?
And, yeah, and the lower your tone, but everybody does it. The lower your tone, the more seniority you have over the person, the higher your tone, the less you have. Right? So like when you see, hey, Block, how are you, man? Nice to see you, Bob, right? But if I ran into, I don't know, everyone's been here longer than me, right? Maybe, I don't know, Leslie, I don't know, in sales? Hey, Leslie, how are you? Nice to see you, man, right? You lower your voice. That's just how it happens. Anyway, so I said to the guy, I go, excuse me. I go, hey, there's a coyote about a block up on your side of the street. And he goes, I'm all set for that. And then he used an expletive, right? I'm like, oh, okay. And then he's carrying a stick with him, right? And I'm like, oh, he's just got a stick. I don't know if with the coyote, if you drop the stick, all of a sudden you got your daughter or your dog, that could be a big deal. And then he picks up his stick, and he's got a sharp kitchen knife taped to the bottom of his stick, right? And he's like walking around with a bayonet. And I'm like, oh, this guy's great, right? This guy's like, I'm ready for that. I bet his favorite movies were or TV shows like Kung Fu, right?
MacGyver.
Yeah, MacGyver. I'm gonna take care of myself. He's got a sharp, and it was it wasn't MacGyver type thing. It was duct tape or frog tape or whatever it was, or gorilla tape. Well, taped around the base of the stick, but also the handle of the knife. And that sharp-ass knife was there, and he was going to go at it with this coyote. And he was sort of, I love the confidence that a guy like that has. You have a long stick with a very small point on it, and what are you going to do? You're going to poke him on time, and he's going to dominate you. Right. And then what do you do with the rest of the pack?
Yeah, exactly.
They always travel in packs, these coyotes.
I've been approached by a coyote before walking with Cindy when she was really young.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah. It's gotta get bigger. I don't, that stuff for whatever reason, it doesn't, affect me.
Yeah, it doesn't scare me either.
Yeah.
But I was, about a year ago, there was a woman walking in front of our house, and she had a stroller. And I said, hey, there's a coyote behind you. And she goes, yeah, very funny. And then, no, there's seriously a coyote walking behind you. And it was like 10 feet behind her, walking as fast as she was walking. And that coyote was just waiting, right? Waiting for that woman to take a cell call or, not paying attention for a second, and bang, they got the baby. Right? It's scary out there, man. You could lose your child to one of these coyotes, or a dog or a cat.
And with the drought and heat, man, they're just more and more desperate. So they're willing to take chances they normally wouldn't.
Well, I don't know if it's the drought or the heat. I think it's the supply chain that's bothering them as well.
Well, it's their own supply chain, yeah.
Let's go one of those coyotes with a Let's Go Brandon shirt. I don't even know what that means. It's like all of a sudden like a big thing, and I don't even know what that means. And the coyote's wearing, I guess the coyote got into like a trash can, and he got caught in a shirt, and he didn't know how to take it off. Like sometimes a turtle would be caught in the net, and you gotta cut him out of it. But the shirt says, Let's Go Brandon, and I'm like, God, I have no idea what that means. I see it everywhere. It's crazy. I gotta look it up maybe. But anyway, here's that crazy bear.
place and, probably lost hungry, missed its mom.
And that's exactly what California Fish and Wildlife does.
It's as simple as that. They're looking for their next meal.
Even though Southern California bears don't fully have
More like me.
It's as simple as that. They're looking for their next meal.
You talking about the bear or me?
It's as simple as that. They're looking for their next meal.
Yeah, you talking about me.
even though Southern California bears don't fully hibernate because the weather is warm.
Wow, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that, right? So we have like the homeless bears, right? Where you don't have to hibernate. They can just hang out on the beach or hang out in the trees. Pick a nice big avocado tree and hang.
Do they hibernate down here? I mean, because theoretically, it's for the winter.
I guess
they
they do.
hibernate.
Right. They're just up all the time. That's why they're so angry. They're tired as hell. They don't sleep for 6 months.
Experts say that doesn't stop them from fattening up and looking for food in foothill communities.
It's up to us to do everything we can to reduce the number of reasons for a bear to come into our
Here
community.
come the lessons, right?
Wear your mask.
Yeah. Wear your mask.
Stay at least 10 feet away from the bear. Social distance from the bear.
And try to talk the bear into a vac while you're at it, right? Get that bear all back stuff.
You can see this bear when searching for birdseed and then avocados before she was eventually tranquilized.
By the time the sheriff's deputies became tired, they could probably just tired and hungry and thirsty.
Especially since this neighborhood is almost 2 miles from the mountains and across a freeway.
Wow, 2 miles from the mountains and across a freeway. So they had to go either, I'm sure the bear went over on an overpass. I'm sure it didn't cruise around 18 lanes.
And it's believed she was here at least 2 days. Neighbors say they are used to coyotes, but not this.
Normally we see the bears, on television. You can see our madre
Or in the zoo.
out that way. They're a little closer to the foothills. We are not, obviously.
After the bear was sedated, she was taken back to the Angeles National Forest, where she will hopefully find plenty of food and a more bearable habitat.
Yeah, I'm sure the bear wakes up and goes, where the F am I, man? I don't know this property at all. I don't know any good water holes. Yeah, I don't know what to eat around here. There's other bears around. I don't know if I can hang with them. Man, oh man, they really screwed me over.
In this neighborhood.
I'm glad to hear that they actually caught it and put it back up in the mountains and kept it safe.
Yeah, well, that's dumb. Right, we all hope that. Right, you have to say it if we all hope it. It's just stupid, right? So I'm glad they caught it. I'm glad it went, everything went well and it was back up in the forest. Yeah, that's what everybody hopes for. Everybody on Earth, including the bear.
If they were a real good news organization, yes, they would have found somebody to counterpoint that.
That's right. Saying, hey, you know what?
Hey, they got a right to be here just as much as we do.
I was in Aspen a couple years ago. I saw a rug that looked like that. It was pretty nice. And I fell asleep on it, passed out. Man, that was beautiful. One of my best night's sleep ever. Is that going to go on the news? Channel 4.
Everybody just hoping that bear is safe, and it's important to remember that Fish and Wildlife actually
Here come the
stays
lesson.
with that bear while it's sedated as it's coming out of it and make sure that he or she, in this case a she, is okay and able to move around freely on their own before they leave it. But they don't dump it off and abandon it, for obvious reasons. They don't want it to itself.
Right. They get treated better than human beings these days, right? All right, ding dong with that bear. All right, we're live on KFI. More now with Crow.
A bullet recovered from the director's shoulder after killing the cinematographer is being tested to confirm if it was fired from Alec Baldwin's gun. 500,000 customers in New England have lost power because of more than 90-mile-an-hour winds in the Northeast. And the U.S. is asking the U.K. to overturn a court ruling that prevents WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange from being charged in the U.S. for espionage. We'll check the 10-3-way coming up.
Well, I can tell you more. Well, I can't, but Mark Tice can, right, at HMS Capital. Here's the deal. You have open mortgage right now for property financing, right? You think it's okay, but you want a second opinion. Call HMS Capital and take the HMS Capital challenge. What is that? Great question. You apply with HMS Capital, and you apply with other companies, and you make them all fight for your business. And they're going to, and Mark Tice with HMS Capital is either going to show you A, how you can save money by going over to HMS Capital, right, and do your loan with them, or they're going to show you how your current company is sticking it to you and how you can save money on closing costs. You save a couple $10,000 on closing costs. I mean, that's $10,000, right? That's like a lot of money. So take the HMS Capital Challenge Call right away, apply with both HMS Capital and other mortgage companies, and make them fight for your business. The home that we buy, for 99% of us, will be the biggest thing we ever buy. Look at that. Your or a 747, right? It's just a home. So you got to do it right. 833-255-5698. 833-255-5698. 833-255-5698, or the website hmscapital.com. hmscapital.com.
This is Chris Collinsworth. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network, presented by DraftKings.
LeBron James is out, but Anthony Davis will play tonight when the Lakers visit the Thunder. Davis took a knee knock in last night's overtime win against the Spurs. Dodgers president Andrew Friedman had no new comment today on whether or not Trevor Bauer would wear the uniform again, saying the matter is being handled by the league office. And Atlanta took Game 1 over Houston last night for its first win in the Fall Classic since 1996. Game 2 of the World Series is tonight. I'm J.D. Haffra.
Download the DraftKings app and use code SPORTS to get a free shot at millions of dollars up for grabs this week with your first deposit.
Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
Let's head out to a crash in Alhambra.
This one is along the 10 freeway. Watch out along the westbound side, right at the 710. 2 middle lanes have been blocked. Delays away from Garfield. Also in Santa Fe Springs, on the 605 northbound at Slauson, that is where stalled cars been cleared into the center divider. Delays loading up away from the 5. Simi Valley on the 118 eastbound before 1st Street. A crash is off to the shoulder, and that's pushing you back from Princeton. Long Beach, a wreck on the 405 northbound just before Cherry. And that's been blocking the 2 left lanes. That's a slight improvement, and delays are loading up coming off of that 22 merge. Hey, FI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Angel Martinez.
This report is sponsored by iAccidentLawyer.com.
Tired of the BS? We spent $500,000 at risk. Results $8 million for leg-injured motorcyclists. Results are very no guarantee.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. What comes to mind when you think of home? Hopefully it's a safe place that protects and takes care of you. And the same should be true about the water in your home. With a Light Source whole house water system, every faucet in your house becomes a convenient and safe place to enjoy filtered, delicious water. Light Source is maintenance-free. You can say goodbye to salt bags, filter changes, monthly exchange tanks. If you're tired of dealing with hard water problems, Light Source can reduce them. Light Source gets rid of the odor and taste of chlorine without using salt or chemicals. And without the drying effects of chlorine, you'll notice softer skin and hair with every bath and shower. With Light Source water, you buy a customized solution direct from the factory with installation and support. The factory has served Southern California for over 37 years, and everything is U.S. made. Call Light Source today for full service and full confidence in your water. Call 800-334-5009, 800-334-5009, or visit lightsourcewater.com. Light Source Water. Taste and feel the difference.
Now through November 1st, lease a 2022 BMW 330i sedan for $449 a month for 36 months, with $39.99 due at signing. See a Southern California BMW Center today for details, or visit SoCalBMW.com.
Attorney Joe Cordell. New school, new job, new home. Change your car and can leave you feeling isolated and disappointed.
Previous actual test drive. You have 14. Nissan 3. Nissan 3. Nissan Insurance and Safety and Security Officers. Nissan Insurance and Safety Security Officers. This is Avery and forward dispatch ABS. First sensor test drive 040 Nissan 3. Which one is Nissan 3? Nissan 3. This is the other side. Nissan Insurance and Safety and Security Officers with equipment such as Nissan Insurance and Safety and Security Officers. Equipment such as Nissan insurance. These are also products of safety and security. Car is on a 2011 Nissan Frontier. Nissan Pro. These are also products. These are also products of safety and security. These are also products of Car is on a 2011 Nissan Frontier. These are also products. Pittsburgh, Dodgers. These are also products of safety and security. As you can see, Car is on a 2011 Nissan Frontier. The Dodgers race on the hiring choices. 以上。